During a short break in the course of the Second Vatican Council, St. Paul VI made a brief pilgrimage to the Holy Land and was moved by the mystery of Nazareth. He picked up some lessons there for the family: work, silence, the quality of life. He has some powerful words already there in 1964 about the upraised voices, strepitus, those strident sounds of life that in our day, that was the mid-60s, have contaminated human existence. What would he say now? That holy house was rescued by angels, as we know, for it was going to be destroyed, and the demon had to admit its great sanctity. Gabriel, his brother, was there. He knows whence he has fallen. He was of the seraphic choir. Actually, a monastery is Nazareth. A hermitage where there is a chapel is Nazareth. Those who have access to the Blessed Sacrament day and night are very privileged, for the Holy Child is in their midst with all his angels. And certain consequences must follow. Those upraised voices must disappear. It is not necessary to have all that is in the airwaves picked up. Let them stay in the air and not come in. There is a huge freedom in not being in bondage to a mobile phone, but even having it perpetually on, once a day only. And then the heart and the ear can hear the interior master and can sense the presence of the angels who are happy to drift in and out of silence. And when it comes to a family, what hope has a couple to build Nazareth on earth if Jesus is not in the midst? In the choice of a future partner, it is not physical looks, but spiritual looks that really count. For how can we share our soul with someone who hasn't time for our most important friend and our King and Lord? It just won't work. So it is that the establishing of a domestic church must start in the Lord who would build it, and those building blocks have to be His. And then, when that is there, the rest will follow. For when the couple prays, the house is sacred, the atmosphere is tranquil, there is a serenity in the air, which the children eventually will pick up. Joseph, as the head of the family, would preside over those sacred meals that are there still in Judaic life. In particular, the beginning of the Shabbat on a Friday evening. In the Christian family, the father has the authority of God the Father to bless his children and the table. And also his word must be the final word. There is an order both in the family and in the monastery. Abbas means father, but the father of the Christian family is in his own little way something of that, abbot for his own, and he has to be strong and not abdicate over his responsibility. He must earn and he must protect. A wife needs a solid rock. There are specific duties for Christian fathers and also for Christian mothers. And it is an illusion to be at all kinds of things, even holy things, outside the family, especially when the children are young, when actually the duty of state demands presence. And it is questionable whether greater economic wealth is of a higher order than investment in presence and time. A simple mode of life with a close presence and proximity of both parents to growing children. In the day the mother, in the evening the father as well, is not indifferent either. This insistence that the mother must have equal rights in a career, when it comes to damaging the quality of the family itself, at its very heart and hearth, is questionable. For the glory of a woman is her motherhood. It is well on this day to recall also the blessings of our own childhood and to be grateful. Life was simpler in those days, and little joys went a long way. A child must not be demanding, but grateful, and know how to give with love what is most important to the parents. Bonding. A child who is the centre of the universe is not a good specimen on earth. Many children bring great joy and far less selfishness. Ubi carito